Have you been cleaning up your photos? Probably not, either have I. We all forget to clean our photos and it actually does make a really big difference. So I'm going to show you right now in Lightroom, we've got this lovely BMW ready and waiting for us. I'm going to show you the importance of cleaning up your photos to show you the difference between a messy one and one that's going to pleasing to look at. So this is the photo, right? We've got an MX5, we've got a trolley, we've got a piss stain, we've got chewing gum, we've got stuff everywhere. It's messy, it looks disgusting. I could just edit it and leave it like that. Some people would, I did. And it annoyed me when I saw it again. I was like, why did I leave that? That's annoying. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna sort this out and I'll show you how to in Lightroom. And then if you have Photoshop, I'll show you how to really finish it off in Photoshop. So first of all, we obviously need to edit it. I'm not gonna spend too much time. Luckily, I've got my new preset pack, the V2 pack, linked in the description. So I'm gonna come down to the third category of the pack because there's 5 categories, 25 presets in total. And there's an environment specific category. So I need underground car park, which is in the environment section. That's gonna take all these yellow vibes, gonna switch them straight out. And now it's gonna give me that nice white, fresh, gray, bluish sort of look to the photo. I might even pull some more blues in, a little bit more shadows back, highlights down a tiny bit, and we'll go about there. Let me just make sure my TV is up to full brightness. I don't think it is. No, it's not. So that's the photo edited, right? Job done. That's linked below, and you can also get a free preset from that pack down below that you can try out to see if it's for you. Anyway, on to the actual cleaning up of the photo. So we can't really do the car and we can't really do the trolley, right? That's more of a Photoshop job. But what we can do is get rid of these stains and get rid of these spots that are all over the fucking place. So first of all, we're gonna come to the little healing thing, don't really know what it's called to be honest, and then we're going to go to this. What this is going to do is basically you find something that you want to press. So let me say I want to get rid of this little spot here. So you circle that spot, smaller the better, right round it. So we'll go there. It's then going to find an object that is similar in material to that area and it's going to cover it up and copy that over, basically clone stamping it. And if it doesn't do a great job, then you can move it like I am now, and you can find that. And we're just gonna go through and we're gonna get rid of all of these little dots. And I know it seems stupid, but trust me, it is gonna make a big difference once we've got all these out of the way. So let's just quickly go through. Cool, so now we've got rid of the stains, we've got rid of the spots that are the main focus of the actual area. But I've left some now, we've got some like dodgy bits overlapping. Like I've got this bit in the middle, we've got some distractions now. So what we can do is we can quickly just add a linear gradient and we can darken all of this down. So we're going to pull that right up so the intense is on the actual floor, and then you're going to minus the subject so you don't touch the subject. Bosh. Now we can just darken down this floor, make it a little bit more contrasty, highlights down, shadows down, and we'll bring the blacks down as well. It's a bit crazy. Let's go about there, just to blend it in a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do is in Photoshop, I'm going to try and get rid of these tire tracks because it will do a better job in AI getting rid of all of this. But if you don't have Photoshop, then you can do a lot of it like I've just done with the little patch tool. And now we've got a nice clean floor. Obviously, we've done a lot of adjustments. Took a little while, but we've got rid of all the little spots. You could go even more detailed, but these ones over here, let me just see where that goes. No. Yeah, some of them you can't really do. We'll leave that for later, but the main ones are gone. So that's looking a lot better. Already it's a little bit less distracting, but there is still some mess on the floor. And there's obviously these 2 big distractions here. So that's kind of all you can really do in Lightroom. So if you don't have Photoshop, which I think there's a package where you can get Photoshop as well. So I don't know if you can just get Lightroom on its own. I think you always get Photoshop with it. So you all should have it. But if not, that's kind of all you can do to your photo. Obviously make sure you don't have a car and a trolley in the background. But if you do have Photoshop, then you don't need to worry about that. So we can press, I would press edit in Photoshop, but I want to use the beta version. So if you've got Photoshop, I've said that word 100 times now, you can go to their website or to the Adobe Cloud website and you get the Adobe Photoshop beta for free. So you click this and this is the AI version. So you need to make sure you click this one. You obviously use the actual original Photoshop, but I'm not very good at it. I don't really know, I haven't learned it, I haven't taken the time to learn it. So I just use the AI and it works perfectly. So I don't have to learn all the tools. I can just highlight something and tell AI what to do. So let's quickly export this photo. This will give me a chance to show you my export settings. I literally just leave everything. It is on 100 quality, whatever this is. That's to 300 pixels, but I don't even have this bit selected, so I don't even think that's affecting it. I literally just leave it. I just export it in full quality, and then it doesn't even compress it for Instagram either, so I don't even do all the long edge, short edge stuff. I just fucking export it, and it works completely fine. Cool. So we're just gonna drag this into the Photoshop beta. Bam. Oh, there's a update for it. Can't bother to do that right now. So here we are, the place where the magic happens. So obviously these are all the tools that you can use in Photoshop. Don't really know what most of them do. I just grab the selective tools, which is either this one or this one. And now we're gonna get rid of the car, and we're gonna get rid of the, trolley. So we're gonna select the car. Bosh. And the trick is with this, if you want AI, I could mask that car out separately, but if you want AI to work a lot better, you need to highlight things around it that you want it to use as a reference to then get rid of the object that you want to get rid of. Does that make sense? So I've highlighted a piece of the white pillar and a piece of the background and a piece of the floor, so we can use those parts and merge them in to get rid of the car correctly. Otherwise it just doesn't know what to do with itself. So let's just put in remove car, please. That's gonna load. Cool. Ta-da! The car's gone and it's merged in the background for me. It gives you a couple of options so I can find the one that matches best. Which I think it was the first one. Yeah, nailed it first time. So the car has gone. So now we're going to do the same thing on this side with the trolley, and I'm going to go about there. Because if I go there, it's going to mess with the lights. So I'm going to go about there so it matches that back wall. I think that will help AI. And I don't know if it knows what a trolley is, so I'm just going to press remove, and it should just know which part I want to remove. And again, should merge it all in. But this is why people don't want to clean up their photos, because like this is taking a lot longer than it would have by just editing it and posting it. This is taking a little bit longer. It's a little bit more tedious, but I do think it's worth it when you want a nice, fresh, clean photo for people to look at. I wouldn't do this all the time, but I am trying to do it more often because it does make a difference. Let's go that one for the background. That looks realistic. Woohoo! That's sick. So we've already made a massive difference to the photo because we've not got that distraction from that car and from that trolley. You're just looking straight at that car, which isn't actually underneath the lights. That's actually really annoying that I didn't line that up center, but whatever. Now, I don't actually know if this is going to work because I don't know. I just thought I'd try, but we're going to try and get rid of the tire tracks. So I don't really know how to do this. I think I'm just going to use this selective tool. And what you can do, obviously I've used a wider area around it so we can use this floor as a reference. And I'm just going to press generate fill. So just generate and let it decide what it wants to do. Because if I press remove, it might try and remove the floor and it'll get weird. I'm just going to press this and it's going to try and do something. Hopefully it notices that the tire's there. I don't really know. This car is clean though. I like this car. This was a fun shoot. I did it. There we go. Look, tire track gone. So now let's do it to the next one. This is perfect. Sometimes AI just knows the best thing to do, so you just let it do its thing. Okay, cool. We've done it. Yeah, it's fucked with the wheels again a little bit, but we've done it. Like, let's be honest, I can fiddle around with the tire and stuff and make that look better. But as a whole, from this to this, there's a big difference. We've got no distractions, no messy floor, nice out of focus. Obviously I could have just took the photo so the floor was out of focus. My bad. But if you don't have that, then you can save it with Photoshop. Get rid of the car, get rid of the trolley, and just clean up your photos in general. So obviously this is an extreme version. This would take you ages to do your whole photo shoot, but just take into consideration next time you're doing your photo shoot in Lightroom to just quickly grab this little spot healing. It takes 2 seconds in here just to get rid of that bit of chewing gum, just to get rid of that tiny little packet of crisps that's on the floor. It's just gonna make your photos look more professional, clean them up and eliminate distractions. And obviously if you want to take it a step further and you've got time on your hands, you can go into Photoshop and you can really start to get creative. Because remember, people will keep going like, oh, you're photoshopping your photos, you're manipulating them. Yeah, but I still took the photo. I didn't generate the photo from the ground up with AI. I've just enhanced it by removing stuff and adding elements to my photo. So just, if you want to do it, do it. Like, don't listen to other people being like, you shouldn't Photoshop your images. Fuck off. I do it all the time. If you saw the Aston Martin shoot I did, I added mountains and stuff into the background because it looks cooler. It looks cooler. I don't care. I'm adding it in. Fuck off. So yeah, I just thought that I'd make that video because it was annoying me and I was actually going to go do that today. And I was like, why not let you guys know to remind you to clean your photos. Also, if you're stuck around, me and Arthur are doing a giveaway of our presets. So you can win my first pack and my second pack and his new pack, which is coming out. And that's probably like what, 40 to 45 free presets that you can win just by joining our Discord down below and follow me on Instagram and stuff like that, and following Arthur on Instagram. So you can know when the competition's coming and you can see how you can enter. And then we're also doing our first photography walk around London. I think we're gonna do it in December. So we've got people in the Discord and we're organising it in there. So yeah, just follow me on Instagram and in the Discord to keep up with the competition coming out and with the photo walk coming up as well. But yeah, good times, people. All right, see you later.